This is about the scholarship scam we were talking to you earlier about, and this is CNN News 18's mega exclusive. We are decoding minority scholarship scam, 3 scholarship pre-matric scholarships, post-matric scholarships and merit cum means for the student of 6 minority communities has been shared by government. After receiving initial complaints, government engaged National Council of Applied Economic Research, which is NCAER, to carry out a third-party evaluation. Now, considering various reports received on embezzlement of funds under the scholarship schemes, the ministry has engaged National Council of Applied Economic Research, which I just told you, to carry out the third-party evaluation in this particular case. To understand that in a more better manner, I have CNN News 18's Anand Narasimhan joining me on the phone line. Anand, a very good morning to you. Could you tell us more about what exactly are we bringing to our viewers?
See, this is a scam which has happened at multiple levels. So the involvement of district nodal officers and also the initial nodal officers at some of these institutes, so-called minority institutions, has come to is under investigation. 830 out of 1,572 institutions that were sampled or surveyed by the NCAER have turned out to be fake. When we say they are fake, what does it mean? That means that they were using the wrong codes. They were using the UDICE codes, because UDICE codes are individual codes that are anointed by the government to institutions that are recognized under the various categories, and various institutions have their unique codes. Okay, in some cases, these codes were being used without the institution knowing, and the funds were being drawn for minority quota. Like in Bihar, it has been reported that the registered initial nodal officer in the list of the Ministry of Minorities is actually a cyber cafe owner who probably made fake applications for coaching center students. The majority of these I know seek help from cyber cafes due to lack of computer literacy and skills to operate one. So this is how money was siphoned off. In many schools in Madhya Pradesh, it was reported that they are not recognized for 8th class and above, but still a large number of applications have been filed for class 8th and above. Interestingly, what happened is that last year, the Minorities Ministry had cancelled the scholarships up to class 8, that is the pre-matric. So it is happening at 3 levels. This entire scam is happening at 3 levels. Pre-matric, that is up class 1 to 8. Post-matric is also happening. Post-matric is 10th standard onwards. And then it is happening at the PhD level or at the top level in terms of the postgraduate level. So this is where the embezzlement of funds is being carried out. So what happens is that given at various levels, the scam is manifested of different kinds. So like in Kanker in Chhattisgarh, one specific government school which is functional only for primary classes, for classes 1 to 5, for scheduled tribe girl students only. There are no minority students, there are Muslim students there. However, it has been found that a significant number of these fake students were enrolled, and the said school are availing scholarship under the post-matric scheme. So this is yet another scam that has come through. In fact, last year, under the pre-matric scholarship, nearly 40 lakh scholarships was cancelled. Why? Because in government schools, up to class 8, education is free. So if their education is free for everybody, up to class 8 in all government schools, then why should there be any scholarships? You don't need any scholarship because everything is free. So when they cancelled this, there was nobody who resisted it. So that's where the questions arise. So even if the metric cum means also there have been anomalies, but the largest anomaly is in this class 1 to 8. In fact, the CNN News 18 has further got details from this FIR which shows that there was nearly a 67 to 68% dropout rate soon after the direct benefit transfer of the scholarship happened into the account, and that too in class 7, 8 and 9. What was happening was 65%, 68%, nearly on an average 67 to 68% in class 8, so class 7 and class 9 were actually dropping out soon after the money was credited for scholarship. So clearly this was a scam, and these lists would be refreshed yet again next year. This year itself, 26 lakh verified scholarships are being given out. Now, the CBI is investigating that these 830 fake institutions in the last 5 years have drawn nearly 144.33 crore rupees as scholarships, which is all fake. Where is this money going to? Who's pocketing this money? And for what means is it being used? Are there national security concerns? Because some of the regions and some of the areas where there have been huge spikes and anomalies are really trouble zones, like Nagaon in Assam, Malappuram in Kerala, and some other regions where it's just startling the kind of anomalies that have come through. So this is something which we reported here at CNN News 18 as exclusive news break, but now we've also accessed the FIR that's been filed with the CBI, and the CBI is apprised of this matter since the 10th of July.
Okay, Anand, thank you so much for bringing in all those crucial details on that development that we brought to our viewers. We'll keep coming back to you to understand more such updates on the same story. Right now, we are shifting focus to the LPG war